I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived.
Ah.
The champ is here.
Yup. I am.
The champ is here.
Damn.
The champ is here.
On my soul, the champ is here. Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody in attendance. For it is I, the toughest of all things tough in this world, baby. Tough Stino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe. Please, champ. On my soul. Salute to everybody that's in attendance, like I said already. Salute to y'all. And most importantly, my moderators and my members, man. Y'all been turning up. Salute to y'all, champ. On my soul. Katie Huff, me, Avi, Itchy Soda, Duke Your God. Salute to you, champ. Charming Pilot. Who else? Itchy Soda. Salute to you, champ. B&Z, salute to you, Katie Huff, Showface News, the bro. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the bro Hamski. On my soul. American Tradesman, salute to you, champion in the building. On my soul. Who else we got? 141 in the building, salute to you, champ. All right, and anybody else that is here watching and all that, salute to y'all. All right, salute to y'all. Yo, look. I think the downfall of the Adam and Wack situation has come to be, champ. On my soul. I think it has come to be, champ. Wack 100 calls in and goddamn Adam starts violating Wack 100. They start getting into it. I didn't watch it. I wanted to watch it with y'all. On my soul. So we're going to watch it here together. Also, Munchie B is building a very disgusting hill. I think I'm going to spaz on him tonight. I got the Priv ready. As a matter of fact, this is the Douce. I got the Douce here. I think I might sip up. I think I might spaz on Munchie B. Munchie B is doubling down on his Celeste Rivas Hernandez comments. All right, about her lying about her age and the case being thrown out and all that. We're going to take a look at that malarkey too as well. Also, I want to pay attention to what Pooseman got going on. Too as well. He was on No Jumper telling the people that ADAM2 made him act that way towards Wack 100. All right. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. It's Saturday. Please make sure it's rolled up. Don't hold up. All right. We not folding up because we here. Salute to y'all. No more pump faking is involved, champ. Let's go. On my soul. Let's just go ahead and go. Right. Let's just go ahead and go, champ. All right? Champ. That nigga D-Wade was pump faking for a long time. Oh my nigga D-Wade was getting it popping. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, D-Wade. Yes. Adam wilding out, okay, on Wack 100 for what he did to Pooseman and how he's been acting on No Jumper. All right? Hit that like button, subscribe. We're gonna get into this content, all right? Let's go.
This threat is fucking hilarious. I don't. It's not like that. He's never done nothing to nobody. He's not. He did the Spody.
You didn't even know. Now you didn't even fucking know he broke it.
You tapped in with the super chops? Or no?
It's been a little bit.
All right. I will never come back down here. It's poor here.
You stuck the Skid Row where he belongs.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Not on your list for Unk's vegan.
I'm trying to get to the beginning.
So we get off No Jumper.
50 still trying. All right.
Made him do that.
Bro,
He's
Adam, you slept the whole
time.
In the office? Some man happy last night.
I didn't see all the shit. He whooped my ass. You knew I didn't want to. You on the phone with somebody.
Mr. 100. Here we go. You are live.
There we go. Get on his ass.
Here we go.
I'm just tripping off you though, Lux, because on one page, when you on the phone with somebody, you say one thing. Now I'm watching you sit here and say,
I can't even hear him.
yeah, that's so whack. Even you knew I didn't want to fuck with dude. Dude been disrespectful. Adam act like he didn't know, but now he's saying, I didn't see all the shit. He whooped my ass, all this shit. So
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't think Adam did see that.
Yeah, that sounds fake.
Now you not.
But no. He saw it since then.
Yes.
Now what I'm saying is, you up there acting like, oh, Wack just tripped out. If Wack, I've never said I don't want to sit out with nobody in that building.
No, you ain't. That's why I was surprised that this was even a thing.
Yo, but first of all, why you not calling Adam though? Why you not calling Adam? Yo, bro, I can't believe y'all let somebody that will wear those sneakers and pants combination. Oh my soul. It's bad enough the sneakers is there. But the sneakers and pants combo, like, bro, it's bad enough. Y'all let Adam do it. Y'all let Jolly do it. Where's the pressure, champ?
Never heard you say that.
Guess what? Adam chose to play a game that I told him as a man, hey, bro, I'm not cool with dude. I don't want to sit down with dude. Doughboy's cool. That's what you want to do, cool. I'm telling you, this is me. Because if I'd have told Adam, yeah, bring him in, then took off on him, then I'm wrong. Right?
No, for sure.
Right?
You always talking about not bringing shit to the building, any problems? Yeah.
But if I tell Adam, I can't do that, I don't want to fuck with dude, it's a problem, I'm still wrong?
No.
No. You're not wrong.
Adam wrong.
So why you up there like, but look, you be two-faced, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching you, you like, yeah, well, you know, he...
Look at Adam's face, bro. Yo, nigga said, nah, that would make Adam wrong. Yo, you see everybody, yo, nigga, Adam is like, oh, so he's trying to put everybody against me. You see what Wack 100 is trying to do, right? Wack 100, I saw him post something earlier where he was talking about starting a podcast with Flacco. Wack 100 knows that his time here is done. Like, I've been trying to say since we watched the situation, I don't think that was a play. On my soul. I don't think that was a play on Wack's behalf until he seen something there. Once he seen something there, he went into let's Poose the Pooseman. On my soul.
Well, I didn't break shit, but I break something.
I literally did not mention anything about you breaking.
Now you scared,
bro. No,
now you scared.
I didn't even know.
Now
I
you
didn't even
scared.
fucking know he broke anything.
I've been saying it all the time to Adam.
I didn't know the fuck he broke.
Nobody told me that day nothing broke, and I ain't picked up nothing broke nothing. Nigga, I wouldn't even...
Pyru.
You were knocking shit over.
Motherfucking man.
On Pyru.
He was knocking stuff over, bro.
Yeah.
Stand up for your establishment.
And nothing.
Nothing.
Turn into Bronx.
The responsibility is on the person who is acting violent and
One
knocking
mic.
over camera equipment, though.
One mic. Why you don't let him talk? One mic.
You said what you did was cool? You was not alive for nothing?
I mean, bringing two podcasters together on a podcast, what's wrong with that?
Did I not tell you?
Yo, bro, you act. See, so this is what I said in the description and title. No Jumper is leaning toward the non-affiliate type vibe. All right, unless you're gonna get on there and be Pooseman and not fight, like how this last 2 years have been nothing but fighting and arguments and screaming, niggas foaming out the mouth. All right, I think it's making a turn, champ. Oh my soul, I think Adam is making a turn.
I didn't want to sit down with dude several times.
Yeah, but it's the same thing that you did to Spody Face, right?
Me, what? No, definitely not.
It's exactly the same.
Definitely not. No, it's not.
What's the difference?
Because DC Baby Draco got never disrespected 40 Face.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
For sure he did.
No emotion.
So you justifying it.
No emotion.
I'm just saying you did the same thing I did. We both ran a play. You're just way more emotional about it.
Ah, champ. I'm not gonna lie, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, listen, y'all make y'all bed. Y'all got to lie in it, champ. Y'all make y'all bed. Y'all have to lie in y'all bed. Bed bugs, whatever's in the bed. Bed bugs, it don't matter. Spiders, what's in the bed, champ? Crackheads, it don't matter what's in the bed, champ. You gotta line your bed. Wack 100 has been weaving these nasty webs, champ. Okay? He's been having his fat spider torso, weaving these webs, sticking people in these webs, champ. Now when the web is weaved around you, I ain't gonna lie, I think all is fair. How y'all think? Do y'all think all is fair when people play certain games? Should certain games get played with them? On my soul. Katie Huff says, Stino, you've been calling the plays since day one. I have been. Facts. We have been. I knew it was a play with Adam, but it wasn't a play with Wack, bro. Until he saw Pooseman. He said, you know what? Let's get Poosie. Let's get Poosie, champ. Nasty word.
Sporty Face never told me he didn't want to sit down with DC Baby Draco.
I think it was implied when he was making all those videos about him.
Did I not text that to you on April 15th?
I don't know. I'd have to review my text.
It's on your text.
You know he texts you, bro.
Either way, I learned from the best. I saw what you did to Sporty Face with DC, and I figured that you would be down for some of the same antics. I don't know why it has to be so serious.
Cause nigga almost got killed, nigga.
But he almost got killed because Wack can't handle himself and just do a fucking podcast.
I've been a man with more responsibilities longer than you.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't have a dog in this race. So if anybody like, yo, Stino flip-flopping, I might be. Because I don't have a dog in this race. Y'all let Adam come here and play around. Everybody's cool with it when it's not on them. Then when it's on them, it's a problem. Also, I'm not mad at Wack for him using Pooseman the way he used them. That ain't do nothing but build on to his boogeyman status, if you will, to people who don't really know what's going on, right? So I don't really have a dog in this race, bro. I think both. I just want everything to self-destruct.
The man tells you, I don't want to do that. That's that man being responsible.
But that doesn't justify you lashing out in violence.
Oh my God.
You got a Mexican what he gonna do to me.
You
what?
You got a Mexican popping lush. Even you knew it. Didn't I tell you? Don't bring that dude around me, bro. I don't want to fuck with him. Did I not tell you that?
Yup.
I know, and I can acknowledge that, yeah, I brought him around you and you had said not to or whatever, but that doesn't justify you going on a Godzilla-style rant, knocking cameras over and trying to fight him.
You just like...
Nah, look, it does, right? So this is called real life consequences. Right? So when you do these things, people can act certain ways. Now, what you do afterwards is what determines what type of man and boss you are. If you see somebody doing things that they don't want done to them, you have to let these people go. Oh, my soul. It's cool when you got the toast, but it's not cool when the rabbit got the toast. Oh my! It's just not cool when the rabbit got the toast, champ. So you gotta go. This is not the environment for you. Facts.
Everybody else.
You should have just done a podcast.
Wait.
Oh my
So
God.
you saying if a man tell you what he doesn't want to be around, you're saying you can make that decision, and when shit happens, you don't got no responsibility?
Well, I just think the responsibility falls on the person who is lashing out and acting violent. It doesn't really matter.
Oh my God. That's how they be for real.
Yo, bro, look, the moral responsibility, yes, but the law responsibility, Wack would have had to deal with that. Adam would have got sued probably and all that, and I'm saying he could have got sued and all that, but, you know, it's two different things. Plus, this is what I'm saying, when you play in dirt, you get ringworms, champ. This is just the bacterial facts.
That dude and tell him I was with it, that it was cool.
The only thing I told Moose was that I would make sure that you didn't hurt him.
What?
Which you did.
Say anything?
Before or after?
I need some wood.
Bro, so you telling me you didn't tell that dude that Wack was good with it? It was a play? I never knew shit.
I told Moose that I would make sure that you didn't hurt him. That's it.
But you couldn't make sure that. You ain't no...
He did make sure of that, though. He in fact did make sure that. That's exactly what he did. On my soul. You acted like Adam could stop you from hurting people. This is just what happened. He told Pooseman exactly what it was. I'll make sure son don't hurt you. And that's exactly what happened. Just like you told DC Baby Draco probably the same thing. I'll make sure son won't hurt you. And with the finger, you stopped Spody Face from hurting, right? It's just what it is.
But I did.
I'll stop me. Adam, you can't stop me. You scared to even fight for yourself.
But I did stop you.
Champ.
But I did. I made sure you didn't do anything.
Adam, you cannot stop me, bro. I will beat you.
But I did.
5 seconds. Hey, look, I'll put 100,000 now that I will knock you out in 5 seconds.
Champ. Yes, champ. This is what I want to see, champ. This is what I like to see. I like this. I want problems always, champ. I want goddamn problems always, champ. I love it. I love to see this happening. Wack 100 said, I got 100,000, I'll knock you out. Champ, he's talking to the boss, champ. Yeah. Sophie say, yeah, Wack. Yo, listen, man. This is why niggas be like, yo, bitch. Yo, listen, I'm gonna talk about other shit, but I'm gonna always talk about this shit. I ain't gonna lie. As long as this shit is around, I'm always talk about this shit, bro. This should be great. It'd be great. I love to see this type of action, champ. Oh my soul.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to fight you. I'm just saying that I did. I protected.
No.
Hey, look, I'll put 100,000 now that I will knock you out in 5 seconds.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to fight you. I'm just saying that I did. I protected Moose because I am a protector.
Stop me, bro. You put that kid in harm's way by even telling him to come up there. I'll stop me. You can't stop me.
Well, I got you to stop yourself then.
Wack, like you.
Nothing happened. He was safe.
We've definitely seen you get into it with different people, but this seems like this was the most mad. No, exactly. Well, this is the most mad that I've ever seen you before. You feel me? Like ever.
Listen, okay. So if a man
Think about that.
tells you prior to, hey, I'm not up to this.
Yeah, no, I mean, like
It's the same thing you did to Spody Face. It's content.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. It's not that serious. Wack, you would have a point. You would have a point if it was like somebody that was a threat or somebody that you had like real legitimate beef with. But it wasn't someone serious. It wasn't somebody that you need to worry about in a physical sense. And so as a result, you're overreacting and it's silly.
Hey, listen, Lush is not a threat to me. I know Lush. I don't know this motherfucker.
But you already knew he was a non-affiliate. You already know that he's got no criminal record. He's not a violent guy. He's just a podcast.
This is what I said in the title. No Jump is heading towards a more non-affiliate vibe. Only because, understand, and this is why I don't like these people, right? Which I'm not trying to promote anything. I'm not trying to promote nothing, right? But just hear me out. As far as what I see from these content creators on the West Coast, right? They're under the assumption, right? They're assuming that non-affiliates are not dangerous. And that non-affiliates call the police, and this is just what non-affiliates do. Civilians and all that, they're just not dangerous. Like, you already know that he a non-affiliate, bro. So how you, like, you know he's not a threat to you, nigga. What do you mean? Anybody that don't like you is a possible threat on my soul. As a matter of fact, niggas may like you so much that they'll do something to you. Rest in peace, Selena. Straight up.
I don't know this motherfucker.
But you already knew he was a non-affiliate. You already know that he's got no criminal record. He's not a violent guy. He's just a podcaster.
Does a non-affiliate mean you can't harm a motherfucker?
Right, but he's not like that. He's not like that. He's never done nothing to nobody. He's not on that shit.
Yo, Lush, what about, you talk, do a whole lot of talking, but ain't nobody there. So you saying, because you know him, and I'm telling you in the text, I don't know this dude. I don't wish to be around him. I don't want to be around.
My son 607 came back with the goddamn personal serving of beefaroni. He got the personal portion microwavable Tupperware version of the beefaroni. Dog. 141 with the 10 bricks. Salute to you, champ. Brick by brick, nigga. That's 10 of them on my soul. That's 10 of them on my soul.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
I was just doing what you did to Spody Face.
No, it's not.
I learned from the best.
DC, baby. Hey, yo, Adam, you gonna fuck around and get yourself hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Threaten him, champ. Threaten him. Threaten him. Threaten, champ. This is go-to. This is his go-to. You know how Allen Iverson, he always had the crossover. Jordan, he could always put his back to you and do the dirt and the whiskey. He got the one leg. My son Wack, he gonna threaten your life. He's gonna threaten your life, champ. Yeah, Wack.
Why you always got to turn everything to a violent? You did to Spody Face.
No, do it.
No, it's not.
I learned from the best.
DC, baby. Hey, yo, Adam, you gonna fuck around and get yourself hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Why you always got to turn everything to a violent thing? You can't threaten me, Wack.
I love it.
I don't give a fuck. Don't threaten me with violence. I don't care. You're not going to hurt me.
You're not gonna hurt me. Yeah, Brahms. On my soul. Yeah, Brahms. Now hold on, bro. Where my son Brahms at, bro? I gotta bring the goddamn image of Brahms up, son. On my soul. I gotta bring the image of Brahms up, son. On my soul. Yeah, Brahms. On my soul. He looking right at Wack Soul. He looking right at Wack Soul. On my soul. On my soul. Damo with the 5 bricks. That's 5 of them. That's 5 of them. How many times he gonna threaten that man, bro? This is what he goes to. This is his go-to bag. This is his go-to bag. Straight up. Some people have go-to meals and go-to footwear and go-to outfits. This man got a go-to threaten bag on my soul. But Brahms not having it. Today, Brahms not having it today, champ. On my soul. Champ. Champ.
You a bitch.
Play that game. Hey, bro, you sitting here as like a little kid, and I said, you know what? I blindsided. He told me he didn't want to do that. He told me. On April 15th, the dude texted me like a man and said, hey, bro,
yo, so what? He don't
I know, and
care.
I did a play for content because I think
Right, he don't care. He did a play for content. He don't care. This is what y'all do. This is what happened when you let people in your crib and you let them niggas do certain shit, bro. You can't invite people to your crib, right? And you piss in the corner. And when they go piss in the corner, you get tight. Nigga, I thought this is where y'all piss. I thought everybody piss right there, chick. It's a big stain right there. Hello? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be mad. On my soul. You gotta just let niggas piss in the corner. Y'all piss in the corner, champ. This is just what y'all do. And this, Adam, listen, Brahms, very comfortable, champ. Very comfortable indeed, on my soul. He's sitting there, bro, no emotion. You're not going to hurt me because I'm unhurtable, champ. I am unhurtable, champ, on my soul. Champ. I'm unhurtable, champ, on my soul. Nasty work, champ.
he's a good podcaster, and I wanted to get you guys on the same podcast. And it's exactly the same thing that you glorified when you did it to Spody Face, so you can't take the moral high ground here.
Check this out. You can't find one clip where DC Baby Draco had ever disrespected Spody Face party.
I don't know, but I assume that it's out there.
You can't.
They was both disrespecting
So what?
each other.
DC Draco had ever disrespected Spody Face, and that wasn't Spody Face podcast anyway. The owner of the podcast knew the nigga was coming.
Draco.
Yeah, no, you're lying. First of all, Wack 100. All right, because if DC Baby Draco didn't disrespect for Spody Face is one thing, but Spody Face disrespected DC Baby Draco. I remember, right, before we get back to the content, right? I had a party, bro. I had a party for the whole weekend. My pops, if he's watching, I'm sorry. My pops went away. My pops used to take trips and shit. It was just me and my pops. So he used to take trips and leave me in the crib for the whole weekend by myself, nigga, like 17 type shit. 17, 18, maybe 17. You know what I'm saying? This nigga that I did not like, I told my cousin, don't bring this nigga to the party, bro. Don't bring him to the party. I don't like your mans. I keep telling this nigga, don't bring this nigga around me. He brings this nigga to my party, and what happens? The nigga got jumped at my party because everybody knew I did not like him. This is a fact. If the God 200 was here, he'd tell you. Because he was there the whole weekend. Charming Pilot with the 5 goddamn bricks by Brick says, I'm waiting for Adam to remind him that this is my Pepperidge Farm plantation. Oh, my soul. I violated you. So what now? Do something about it. I'm waiting for him to fire him, champ. Just go ahead and fire him. He's already threatened your life, champ. Just go ahead and fire him, champ. On my soul.
Baby Draco had a gun on him. Moose Man doesn't even get down like that. Moose Man's chilling. Moose Man's just a regular guy.
I don't think Moose Man's gonna park.
You acting like Moose Man is some serious threat is fucking hilarious.
But Wack can actually stop some shit though. Wack politic, he can actually stop some shit. You don't got the power to stop.
I'd rather listen to Wack than you.
What about what I'm saying you don't hear? I don't know this motherfucker.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
I guess at that point, I get.
Talking shit about what he gonna do to me. This is a man.
He didn't say he was gonna beat you up. I don't know where you got that from.
He didn't like make a direct threat, but he like I could see why Wack is like, yo, why is this guy saying this shit?
Well, Lust, Two-Face is a bitch.
No, I mean I said that to Moose earlier.
He did say he was ducking up and down.
He didn't say what he was gonna do to me.
Is that footage out there? I don't think so.
What did he say about what he gonna do to you? Like, because from what I saw, he made like a comment like, oh, like that guy's not gonna do nothing. Like that 5 foot, whatever he said. You feel me? Like that's that's what I recall.
Yeah, that midget.
Well, hold on. So, he was on a fucking marathon. He was on all kind of nigga shows.
You just think that because you just
all that, bro.
Yo, but Wag, you just think that because you just look at all these clips that Flacco sends you.
Listen, bro. Listen. Just because y'all don't hear the see it, this is why I told Adam I don't want to be around you because I see what he popping.
And I did a play just like the ones that you always do, and it was a good.
This is what happens when you have a boss. Remember, Wack 100. I remember you reminding people who the boss was. You thought. And I want to pull these clips up, but I don't know where they're at because I do so many videos, right? But I said this. I said, bro, you really think this nigga not gonna do the same shit to you? You trying to get everybody in line? Yo, this is the boss right here. Yes, champ. That is your boss. This is why I don't want no boss. I'm good. I'm cool, bro. I seen this shit happen on a regular 9 to 5 on my soul. I'm good. You decided to work for somebody. Nigga, this is your boss, bro. He gonna do what he want to do at his platform, champ. On my soul. He gonna do whatever he want to do at his platform, champ. You know this. You reminded people of this before in the past, champ.
Good time. But you flipped out a little too much. You should have just potted with him.
Calm down.
Hey, bro, so you telling me we can go try this shit again with me? What you saying?
Yes.
I mean, by trying this shit with you, you mean bringing around somebody on a podcast who's not a threat, not on anything violent at all. It just really doesn't seem like a big deal, and it seems like you're just overreacting, and then you've got all these people that are like justifying it as if you have the like it's such a serious threat.
Yeah. Or what people, bro? Yo, y'all be having so much money and y'all care too much about what the chat gonna say about whatever. Or it's cool to care about what they say, but that don't have to get you angry. If the majority of people agree with Wack 100 in the situation, bro, that shouldn't make you angry. Like, it shouldn't get you upset. You know what I'm saying? That shit is nasty work, bro. Y'all niggas y'all live or die for this shit.
Yeah. I mean, nah.
Nah.
It's fucking Pooseman.
He's a gummy bear.
He's a Yuri mod.
Yeah,
he's
like,
chilling.
I mean, keeping in mind, this is the same guy that when you got into it, he was talking about the police and shit.
Exactly.
Bro.
So why did you feel the need to try to fight him when you could have just talked to him?
If you throw meat in there with a lion gonna eat the meat, nigga. Shut the fuck
right.
up.
No.
If I know I'm not in a good space with you, I don't know you been talking shit, disrespecting my name. Why would I put myself in a space where I know I'm a trick, where niggas a threat to the police or whatever? I don't. That's why I don't go hang out in the projects.
Okay, but you're like comparing it to some street shit or whatever. He's just a regular guy. He's just a podcaster. There's no reason to be violent with him. Like I can't believe you're acting like you were in the right for trying to fight this random guy.
No, here we can watch the clip right here. It's 11 seconds long.
Oh man, yo, he be in control, bro. Yo, Lush, you don't gotta play no clip, bro. Yo, listen, I'm not playing no clip, right? And this is where I probably lose my whatever friendship with a lot of people because they just don't know me too well. And I have like mental problems, bro. You're not about to tell me to play nothing, bro. Send that shit to Adam phone. Straight up. I'm one of those guys. What? Send it to Adam? Yeah, send that shit to Adam phone. I'm not trying to never look like nobody heard, bro. You're not about to send me nothing and tell me to play it, bro. That's just the bottom line, bro. Send that shit to Adam. Y'all arguing, stop talking to me. Argue with the boss. Go ahead and argue with the boss, champ. Send that shit to the boss. Don't send it to me.
Man, you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. But if it goes left, bro, are you willing to... We could squabble up, wax a short little fat motherfucker. Like this.
What?
What?
You
just say we can squabble.
And you put him in a room with the niggas say they can fight? What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
He's short and fat.
And I don't even know this nigga.
So what?
You puppet master.
He's a podcaster. He called you short and fat. Who the fuck cares?
You's a puppet master.
But Adam, okay, so just to play devil's advocate, how do you feel like because like this is your partner that you do a show with, it's a cracking show, you want to keep the relationship cool? Does that make you not want to do that shit again because it makes him upset?
I mean, but the whole thing, I just feels like a double standard that like he does this to people like, and he brings people together that are like street dudes. I brought him around a dude who's a regular guy that ain't on no violent shit.
You're a liar. I've never taken people to no jumper who ain't supposed to be there.
There's been a bunch of times where you showed up with people to do the podcast that you knew that I did not want to do the podcast with at the last second, and I just rolled with it because it's not that big a deal. Fucking when you brought the Greedo ops from Grape Street, Gooch and them, like you knew that was awkward for me, and I just rolled with it and didn't make a big deal of it. Huh? Because I have a fucking relationship with Greedo, and then you brought dudes on. You didn't tell me, and then all of a sudden we're sitting down with dudes who are just gonna shit on Greedo the whole time. That's an example of you doing something that's way more serious than me bringing Moose around, and I didn't make a big deal about it, and you fucking lashed out and tried to fight him like a psychopath.
On my soul.
Man, I should have just beat your ass when I was
Exactly. All you can do is threaten violence because you can't communicate.
What he said?
Man, I should have just beat your ass when I was
Exactly. me. All you can do is threaten violence because you can't communicate with your words. You should have had a conversation with Moose, and then I just 100% checkmated you. Wack, listen to me. I just checkmated you so fucking bad, and your one response is, oh, I should have beat your ass. You're not going to beat my ass, and you can miss me with that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Adam. Champ. Yeah. Hold on, man. I got to pull some more prayers. On my soul. Damn, she got to bring the Douce, man. I got this little bit of priv over here. She got to bring the... Yeah, man. I take a shot for that, man. Yeah, Adam. On my soul, I take a shot for that. Yeah, Brahms. This is evil Brahms right here. On my soul. Nigga, this is the evilest of Brahms, champ. On my soul. Ah, champ. Yes, champ. Man, I'll take a shot to that, man. On my soul. All right. Yeah. On my soul. Turn up, son. Turn up, son. Yeah, son.
I just checkmated you so fucking bad, and your one response is, oh, I should have beat your ass. You're not going to beat my ass, and you can miss me with that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah, Adam. Oh, my soul. Salute to Durango for gifting 5 memberships. 5 of y'all will now become members thanks to Durango. Salute to you for that, champ. That's a lot of bricks. On my soul, salute to you for a lot of bricks sent. On my soul, champ.
When I was in there.
You're not going to hit me. You're not going to punch me. Stop fucking even alluding to it because you know it's not going to happen. And you know that if you do, I got 911 on speed dial, just like Pooseman. Dead homies.
Flaunt that police shit. Oh my, talk that police talk, Adam. Talk that police talk, Adam. Yeah, son. Oh my. Yeah. Yes, sir. Now I want to see, like, they believe, right? On a serious note, right? They, meaning him, Pooseman, DJ Academics, not so much anymore because he got slapped, Charleston White. They believe that you guys are afraid of the police, champ. Oh my, they feel like y'all are afraid of the boys. Oh my soul. All right. So once he says this, that's his big joker and little joker right there, champ.
Stop fucking even alluding to it because you know it's not going to happen. And you know that if you do, I got 911 on speed dial, just like Pooseman. Dead homies.
Adam, you have made a few great mistakes over the last couple of years, brother.
Oh, you playing, boy. You won't be your ass to be grass, nigga.
I'm trying to listen to him, Unk. What?
But the fact that you think you can do it how you want to do it is crazy.
I did the same thing that you do all the time, and you have absolutely no right to stand on any kind of fake-ass moral high ground here because the shit that I did to you was so much less serious than shit that I've seen you do 1,000,000 times, and just because you're overreacting about it and acting as if it was super serious doesn't mean that it actually was super serious.
Listen, I respected you in that room, believe it or not, because it could have went a whole lot another way.
Right, but the fact that you even...
So that means he stopped you, bro. The same respect you showed Adam is the same respect Spody Face showed you.
And thought about hitting him is so fucking stupid and fried, bro.
This is what I'm going to tell you. I respected you in that room, and you know...
No, you didn't. You didn't respect me. You jumped out of your seat and tried to fight him. That's disrespectful.
You don't even fight for yourself. You can't stop me. I'll stop me.
I did stop you.
No, you can't, Adam.
You were stopped.
You did stop you.
I don't care. You're not going to whoop my
you.
ass. Stop fucking saying it because you're full of shit.
I'm telling you, if I wanted to get the dude, you can't stop me if I was really wanted to, bro.
But I did stop you. The fact that you even attempted to hit him is the problem. I'm not going to congratulate you because you didn't follow through with whooping this random non-affiliate's ass, okay? You want to fucking medal because you didn't fight him. I'm not going to do that. The fact that you tried to fight him in the first place is the problem. And the fact that so many people make apologies for you acting like a fucking child is the problem.
You stalking me? Man, fuck you, white boy. You the child.
Ah,
see,
shit.
great point. Great bar right there. You sound like a fucking preschooler.
My son Adam can't say F you, bagel. Oh, my son. Yo, Adam, just go ahead and F you, bagel boy. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. On my soul. Ah, yeah, son. Go ahead and tell him F that bagel shit. On my soul. You bagels walk around all day calling me cream cheese, man. Yo. Yes, man. Ah, I wish they would have did this in person, champ.
Is you fight me back when I got off on Adam? You couldn't have stopped me. I stopped me, brother.
Well, you didn't do anything at the end of the day, but you tried, and that's annoying. Grow up. Learn to have a conversation instead of trying to fight Pooseman because you're scared. Because you know that if you have... Whack. You know that if you do an actual podcast with Pooseman and you just have a conversation, no insults, just logic and facts, that he's going to fuck you up. And that's why you have to act like a kid and jump out of your fucking chair and try to fight him.
He did it, and everything he said made no sense. You didn't watch it?
No, I watched it.
Because you were babbling the whole time.
No, here's the one thing that I'm like, so didn't you guys want him chopping it up for like a couple hours afterwards, and wasn't it cool by the end?
I did that for Adam, but here go the thing, bro. I did that for Adam. I could have left. I could have, when my homie showed up, I could have head nodded them and let them do what they did. I didn't. Adam, no. I respected.
Yo, Wack, chill, bro. See, chill, bro. It don't, like, right now, there's no gangbangers in that room, bro. There's no real street niggas in that room. There's no tough guys in that room. So you doing too much, bro. Like, all that, oh, I could have head nodded them, and yeah, all right, bro. We all understand that you could make people hurt people. You have the power to make people hurt people. And guess who else knows that? Guess who else knows that? Oh, my soul. Y'all saw earlier, it said California Fly LBC. That was my cousin. He disappeared for a while. He must have had to resubscribe or whatever. But that's my cousin. I be telling people all the time, I got family in Cali, bro. Niggas be bugging. But am I about to make somebody do nothing? No. Nobody does nothing. Stino doesn't press no buttons on nobody, champ. I'm not pressing no buttons on nobody, champ. None of that. If I'm gonna press a button, it's gonna be my button. I press myself, champ. On my soul. Facts. I think you might want to stop doing that, bro. I think you might want to stop making people believe that you have the power to hurt.
But again, this is you wanting a medal for not beating up a random podcaster who called you short and fat on a podcast.
Hey, Adam, I come in contact with more random non-affiliates than affiliates. In this world, people that shoot up movie theaters and churches are non-affiliates. Stop putting it on gang members like they the only.
Okay, maybe I should be more specific. The fact that he's not an affiliate is not what matters. The fact that he's just obviously not on that and not trying to fight you and not on some tough shit is the thing that actually matters.
That, bro. Change that.
He said, I mean, he said in that clip, I'm down to run his fade. That's like that. I mean, like, that's not like super popping it, but it's popping it. You feel me? Like, it's popping.
So stop acting like now, Ricky.
Nigga Lush always on the fence.
I be all the way. Ricky let you know I'm not on that. I'm Ricky from Venice, bro. Dude was popping it, and Adam, he's a Mexican, bro. I'm sorry, out here. That's always there, bro. I'm a black man.
You're a racist. You don't beef with anyone from Sacramento. You don't beef with Sacramento Mexicans.
I mean, like, your hood's beats with strictly essays, so, you know.
Man, shut up, Lush, nigga. God damn. Ice Rovell with the 5 bricks says, let's be honest, Wack is dry snitching on his own crew. this is a whole lot of telling. Listen, the only time, and I'm going to say this once, even though I salute Wack for what he doing to these guys, because these guys should have got him out of there a long time ago. The same reason why I wasn't that mad at Tekashi 6ix9ine. I was mad for the principle. He got himself into that situation. But at the same time, I understood that them non-Trey niggas, them Treyway niggas, should have never even been dealing with Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. How am I going to be mad at the cavity? I have to be mad at the person that ate all the chocolate, champ. All the gummy snacks. You know what I'm saying? All the toffee, caramel. You know what I'm saying? I got to be mad at you, champ. You know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at them.
I don't play with them. I don't disrespect them. I give them their space. If I'm not in a good space, I'm not going to come sit in front of them because I know they may trip. I may trip. I know it's going to go. It's dumb for me to do that. If we good, we good.
So where are you at right now with Pooseman? Are you pretty much, is it a dead issue?
We're podding again next week.
Listen,
Don't do that again.
I don't wish to fuck with dude, bro.
Right.
I gave Adam what he wanted. I would hope he hears me. I don't want to fuck with dude. I don't wish to fuck with dude. Why? Because he admitted that he was playing the game the whole time to get my attention when he didn't have to, bro. All you had to do, Doughboy didn't play that game. Hey, Wack, I want to, okay, cool. I don't give a fuck. All that shit he did, he admitted I was just trying to get your attention. Wasn't cool, bro. I don't respect that.
Maybe you should try to be a mentor to Pooseman.
What?
Nah, I'm cool on dude. I don't want to.
Why not be a mentor?
So listen. You heard dude talking crazy when you called him the last time. You knew it was that. And I told you from that, I don't want to fuck with dude. You asked me about Doughboy, cool. No problem with Doughboy. No problem.
Doughboy's got a lot of...
Never do that. You're a fucking liar, bro.
I think that if you took Pooseman under your wing and made him Moose Cannon, that you would be more powerful united.
Poose Cannon is crazy. I'm not going to lie. See, me, once a nigga start saying the same shit over and over again, I move on to the next
Why
game,
do you have to try to fight him? Why can't you just pod with him? Why can't you just have a conversation?
Hey, bro, I don't want to.
See, but what you're kind of like proving his whole point about you like being the thing that's like dividing the no jumper host.
Okay, watch this. I'm telling you, I don't want to. Does that mean anything?
No, yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying that I don't agree with it, but okay.
Well, fuck, if you don't agree with it, I don't agree with shit you say you don't want to do, but you say you don't want to do it.
I'm just going to keep this front of mind in case you ever do anything for content that I don't necessarily like, because
shit for content in your building. You're a liar.
You're the king of content.
I've never did shit for content in your building. You are a liar.
Crit Mag is here.
Them niggas was there for 24 hours, no bath, no water. Niggas had the goddamn lemon hand wipes on my soul. Them niggas was washing up in the bathroom with lemon scented hand wipes on my soul. I want to hear what Pooseman got to say, champ. And then we're going to take a look at your man Munchie B crashing out, man. To me, this is a nasty crash out. On my soul. We have to take a look at these situations. Hit that like button, subscribe. We heard what Moose said yesterday. This one is kind of nasty. He blames ADAM2 and he's just the pussiest nigga on earth. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's nasty work, bro. Like, Moose, you got to be a little bit more stronger than what you are, champ. Got to be a little bit more stronger, champ. It's nasty work, bro. Like Rosie O'Donnell or something like that, champ. You know what I'm saying?
Then I begin to do my research, begin to delve deep into my mind on why he would betray me this way. And then I arrived at the conclusion that he did a podcast with Nick Cannon, and also Wack 100 appeared. We all know that Wack 100 has a good relationship with Nick Cannon. It was a Nick Cannon relationship protection move.
Yeah. So he's talking about why he feel like Doughboy switched up on him. None of this matters to me. I want to know why Wack 100 had you pissing on yourself, champ.
Do I blame him for protecting his relationship with Nick Cannon over Pooseman? I can't say that I do. I'd probably, if I was in his position, I would protect the Nick. Let's say he gets in between us. Wack 100 turns the aggression onto Doughboy because they're kind of cool, but you know, obviously they haven't spent a ton of time together. They end up getting into some type of altercation. Nick Cannon's not happy with Doughboy. That could possibly threaten, you know, future opportunities, and that's a good, you know, homie to have.
Yeah,
you know?
and thank you for being able to acknowledge that. But even to add a little bit more,
You are lucky, dude.
let me add a little bit more
Narrowly
to it though.
escaped.
I do rock with Moose. You know, I think he's a good guy. I've told him I'm a fan of his work.
This is nasty work.
I'm just getting hip to Moose. I really learned who Moose was at the Host Hunt audition, and like he said, I met, you know, Wack before him, and I had created, you know, a personal relationship with him at that point. He was nothing but inviting to me. This is before No Jumper. He was cool. He was like, he gave me his, you know, his info, said, "Doe, if you need anything, let me know." Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when I came over to No Jumper, he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna turn you up. Like, I want you to come on the show." He's been nothing but cool to me. So it's just like, I don't want to get in the middle of what two grown men got going. It has nothing to do with me. I didn't say the things that he said, and I'm not the person that took it however Wack took it. So it just really put me, it's almost like when you see your parents fighting, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't know what to do. It's just like, I don't want to get in the...
It's almost like when you see your parents fighting. Yo, Doughboy, bro, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? It's like when you seeing your parents. Nigga, Wack is your dad? Yo, listen, right? So remember when I said every day they try to see who's gonna hold Wack's pockets the best. Wack only has 4 pockets, sometimes only 2. So only 2 to 4 people a day can hold Wack's pockets. Other than that, you gotta hold on the pocket of somebody that's holding on to Wack 100's pocket, champ. On my soul. Today, Doughboy's on the front pocket. On my soul. Son said it's like seeing your dad box your mom, champ. This nigga's crazy. What we talk about, bro? I look at yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm just from a different place, bro. I look at everybody like less. What you talking about, nigga? These niggas is less, nigga. Nigga ain't my pops, nigga. This nigga's not even me. What you talking about?
And I'm not the person that took it however Wack took it. So it just really put me, it's almost like when you see your parents fighting, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't know what to do. It's just like, I don't want to get in the middle of this shit. Like, these are both my boys. Like, and I don't want him to, I would.
Beefing is equivalent to your parents fighting?
You know, it's just a parallel that I'm drawing. Like,
it's
an uncomfortable situation.
I actually get it,
because you don't know how to pick
of course you
a side in that. And so that's why and even like people were like, you know, when you say I was laughing, like sometimes I have like, that's my.
Steffi Weffy got a question. She said, did Adam gentrify No Jumper? Yes. Yes. It's about to go to more of a non-affiliate vibe. Which I don't blame him for, but a lot of these dudes about to be sad.
A nervous tick, I'll just laugh. Like,
honestly,
oh,
I was honestly just bleeding and
right.
instigating.
It's
You
all
weren't
good.
really like, you know, you weren't even really, you didn't do nothing crazy.
Right.
I do legitimately think, you know, because it's our job to be nosy and talk about each other's like little petty grievances, whatever, or implied grievances.
Bro, look at these niggas in the bed, bro. Bro, look at these niggas in the bed, bro. They got 3 air mattresses in the room. No sheets on the bed. Men laying side by side. Bro, I promise you I'm not laying in a bed. Listen, I do my couple of hours and go home. I do my couple of hours and go home, bro. A 24-hour stream is not that serious. So y'all can't stay up for 24 hours, bro? Y'all can't stay up for 24 hours? That's that hard? That room smell like toes, bro. On my soul. I'm telling you, bro. That room smell like toes, bro. I used to be in a rap group, right? And we used to have to, you know, go travel to different states and all that, man. And it was on that run where I realized I can't share a room with nobody. I'm not about to share a room with nobody. I'm not about to share no shower and toilet. I'm not about to, because niggas don't have no type of common a lot of people don't have common decency, and a lot of people just stink. On my soul. Yeah. Yes. A lot of people just stink, champ. So I will have my own room, champ. On my soul. Niggas bugging. You getting in the bed, you know you taking your shoes off. I guarantee niggas' feet stink. Guarantee. I'm cool, bro. Nigga breath, nigga snoring mad loud and all that, bro. I'm cool, bro. I promise you, I'll beat you up, bro. I promise. Allegedly. I'm not about to listen to nobody snore and they throat open.
Differences that don't even exist. I think that me as a fan of you, like not knowing y'all, but just watching from the outside, I would have liked Doughboy to like at least do something to stick up for Moose, man. I don't know.
And I've also come from an environment too where, man, when niggas fight, you don't touch no nigga when they fighting. This nigga just turn around and hit your ass.
No, I get it too. And I understand that you have relationships with both of them, and it is like awkward and all that. And I, you know, it's funny because I know that Wack with Nick and all that, and like, but I didn't even, that wasn't even registering in my super hyper analytical brain that thinks it knows everything but misses key details like this. Like,
it just felt
like
nice to
Moose caught that nuance.
I'm glad he caught it. And, you know,
I'm
I got
an intelligent guy, but if I was Doughboy, I would have, you know, stepped in and stepped up for my homie. But you know, we're not.
Yo, I can't believe you're this pussy, bro. Pussy, bro. Pool. My son, when it's the pussy, champ. Champ. The winniest of pools, champ. That's nasty. You wish Doughboy would have stepped up for you? You ain't step up for yourself. Yeah, this is crazy work, bro.
All the same people, you know. I can't
and also, I'm not exactly sure what that would have looked like, though. Like let's say, so like let's say, like even Doe tried, because like the first thing Wack did when he popped up off that table
in the sauna suit,
he literally shoved his homie. He shoved Creep hella hard. You feel me? Like, and Creep is a tough dude. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, Creep is.
Yo, bro, my son Lush don't know how to do nothing but glaze, bro. Yo, he don't know how to do nothing but glaze, bro. Creep is a tough guy. When has Creep ever been tough? Yo, listen, just because somebody is oogly don't mean that they dangerous or tough. This is just a fact. I know it's like a misconception out there that, you know, just because somebody is oogly, that means that they're dangerous. It's not what that means, champ. Damn, bro, what the hell?
Tall, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's tough too. I've seen him fight. He know how to like move, hold himself, all that shit.
Creep was finna slide me too. Creep was getting ready to slide on me, but
well, he like
it is what it is, man.
He was he was moving the way he was supposed to in that instant, like you know.
Yeah, that's his boy. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't expect like I've had times like that where it's like you're cool with someone and you're cool with they people too, but then you get into it and they're like,
yeah, me and Creep have met a couple of times. You know, I'm cordial with Creep, but it's not like we homies or nothing.
Nah,
I would never expect him to. Obviously.
All right, real talk. Was this? Let's just be real. Let's just be honest.
A play.
Was this a W or L for Moose?
It was a W for him.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Y'all can't just glaze niggas because they there, bro. Like, come on, man. This is a goddamn L. What are you? A W how? A W how?
I agree.
You got a viral moment out of it.
I literally told Lush this.
It's a okay. So Kenny, you have to understand. Like, there's so many different cycles that have come. Now, what I said to you was, it doesn't seem like that. You feel me? At the time,
man.
I wasn't sure. Like, the first reaction was, "Oh hell yeah, W Moose ransacked the show. It looks like like it's all Gucci." And then it was all like
all bad.
Yeah, there's certain all bad elements, but overall, I still think it's a W Moose. But I also don't think it's L Wack. I think it's
I think they.
So who won and who lost? So who won and who lost? What do you mean? Yeah, this nigga is crazy, bro. I don't know about these niggas, man. I don't be knowing about these niggas, man. Bro said it's a W for both. How, bro? If somebody wins, somebody gotta lose. That's just the way it is. This nigga's crazy.
They both took a W.
I agree.
You know?
I think there's elements of W in both of them.
Right.
I think there's elements of W and L in both of them.
Yes,
actually.
Yes.
Bro.
For my, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Moose, you're not manly. You're not. You let NorCal down. You should have took that fade. You should have. I'm getting hundreds of DMs like this.
Yeah,
but I'm
bro.
also getting a bunch of DMs that are like, "Yo, you did the right thing. We with how you stood on business and wasn't trying to crash out." And
you know what I hate for us, Moose, for you and I collectively? Oh, what happened?
Why did you guys sit down again?
What happened?
Musical chairs.
This is why you're not an in my club. That's true. I told you this.
So we'll switch what? Am I switching out or is
No,
he-
you're right here.
just
You're right
switch
here.
chairs.
He wants me to sit there.
You know what I hate for you and I, Moose?
He's head chairman.
You know what I hate?
You also look like an evil villain again. Are you ever gonna take this off?
Want me to take it off?
I want you to sit this way.
So what I hate?
I'm not. I won't.
Scared.
Man, what glue never do to you? What glue?
Now, like, there's like, this is the funniest.
Astrid. Yo, one mic.
I hate this for us, Moose.
Got English muffins.
So,
Bro, don't be playing with me like that, bro. For real.
Oh god.
I only with Aquaphor.
Hey, what's this Aqua for?
I hate this for us. You and I get ushered into the station, right? And we get to, we blessed enough to be able to do a podcast with Adam. And the number one order of business that he tells us with the podcast is, look, I don't want this to be the same gangbanging shit. I don't want this to be the same. All the other stuff that kind of goes on in town. I want this to be something we could talk about, like shows, like music. Like, me and you both totally champion that. And within 2 weeks, you go viral with Wack for this thing, and now I got a fade.
1.3 million.
And I got a
3
fade,
million
and I
views.
got a fade set up with Spody.
Yeah, yo, Adam
Like,
You heard what he said? The first thing Adam said was, yo, I don't want this to be the regular gangbanging stuff that we already do here. I want us to do something different. Then he sits them in front of the gangbangers. This shit is just, it doesn't make sense. You know what it is, bro? It's very scary, right? To try to do something new when something that you're already doing is still working. Even though you may want to do something new, it's very scary to leave from that comfortability of getting paid from what you got already going, to move to the next thing where you don't know if it's going to move the same way. This is just facts. But Adam desperately wants to get rid of the gangbangers. This is just what it is.
God damn, we did not execute this the right way.
I knew that could have been the, the original plan was for me to come in dressed like Nacho Libre. So I'm glad I didn't do that.
So it was planned.
No, it was planned for me to come to the pod for show. Yeah. I was told to come to the pod, and Wack wasn't aware of that. and I came to crash it. I came on some WWE. I knew there was a chance that Wack was gonna react that way. Maybe not that mad, you know what I'm saying? There's been a legendary rapper from Canada that texted Adam about this situation, said, "Who the f is Pooseman?" So you know what I'm saying? I'm catching W's out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wow. So it is what it is. I know I'm gonna get all the people, all the hood.
This nigga blushing for being used as a goddamn human punching bag. Oh my soul. He smiled. Yo, bro, listen. One thing I tell you, bro, about this Clouded Team Max 5000, man. One thing I gotta tell y'all. Oh shit, that's not it. That's Odium Slim's couch. Oh my soul. That was Odium Slim's couch, champ. There it goes. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it don't matter if it make you look good or bad as long as you're getting recognition. That person that hit him up was like, yo, who the hell is Pooseman? They probably don't like you, bro. Oh my soul. They probably don't like you. But he doesn't matter as long as his name is getting mentioned. This is the fiend activity that we discuss here at the Republic. On my soul. Katie Huff with the 5 bricks by brick says, brick by brick, the only way to watch No Jumper on my soul is here, right here at the Republic, champ. Facts.
The people, all the homies back home, they're like, oh, you should have took that fade, you should have crashed. But just let me know what, like, the best
almost I would have crashed.
What's the best situation that would have came from me crashing with Wack right there?
If you plan to dress like that, what was your MO in your head? Like, you already planned to dress like you was coming to some WrestleMania shit.
Yeah, because I was coming to, like, confront him. He was not trying to pod with me, and I felt like I had some, pod critiques of him, and I wanted to voice them to him.
Can I ask you a question?
You know, and that's how it played out.
What made you say...
I wanted to ask that. I know what you're gonna ask.
Speed dial on 911. I was like,
I knew that it was time.
Wait, what? You called him?
It was time for the moment to be had. You know what I'm saying? It was time for the moment to be had.
By the time you said 911 is on speed dial, Adam had his butt on your stomach. You had your stomach on Adam's butt. On my soul. This is just facts. Y'all niggas was butt to back. I mean, front to back. On my soul. Nasty work. Yeah. Yo! Then you said that whole 911 on speed dial shit. Wack 100 is already in your face.
Everything was on camera. I knew it was going to be on camera. That was my last little line before I knew that I was going to rage bait him to crash him, and socking me out. So I had to get one bar off. And that was
Squares are not having it anymore.
I did not say the N-word at the end of it. Everybody keeps saying that. I did not.
Sounds like you did.
I don't say the N-word.
Speed dial, brother.
And
if
I did say the N-word in that situation, Wack would have super crashed.
No, you know
he was already on his anti-Mexican shit. He was not going to let me get the N-word off.
We already slowed it down yesterday for Pooseman. That's how unbiased I am. I slowed it down for everybody to hear it. And he said, I got 911 on speed dial, man, or something, but he said, man, at the end of it.
Wait, did he really say the Mexican thing? I heard it, but I didn't hear
he was pretty much just saying he don't deal with Mexicans, like going back and forth with them because of his beef from his hood and all that shit. And I said, I'm not no gang member. He said, it don't matter. I'm Mexican, so he don't with us like that. I didn't hit him with no A.
No soft A.
I did not. I said man or Maine or something like that.
No.
I didn't say the
I
N-word.
think, is it possible?
Or somebody else said
That's what I think. It sounded like either
he said
or
man.
Wack, I'm assuming.
It wasn't Moose, it was AI.
My dead granny soul, rest in peace, PJ, I did not say the N-word. I just said, I got 911 on speed dial. I was finna have it on my phone as a joke and show it to Wack, like, hey, don't try nothing, like, I got 911 on speed dial.
That's hard.
Because like you was just poking the bear.
I mean, bro, we hear the pod, or we not? Are we hear the pod or not, bro?
You know,
I'm not here
hot
to be boring and say, oh, Wack, please forgive me. Like, I got to get some.
You did end up saying that, though, bro. You ended up saying, yo, OG, chill, OG. Yo, I got respect and love for you, OG. Chill, OG. I'm Mexican, but not that Mexican. That's what you said, Chip.
Off.
There's a lot of
crash, and then we talked it out. You know what I'm saying?
So there's a.
That's what it is.
All right.
Peace. There's a lot of people that say
She
that
about
you
to go
took
sleep
an
in
L,
that
bro. But
third
what
bed.
you know what I tell those people is like, bro, like, what are you here to do? You're here to make content, right?
Yeah.
You here and you did it, bro. You low key clip farm the out of Wack. You like you clip farm the out
They
of
said
Wack.
that's
bro.
the most mad that anybody's ever seen Wack.
You ran the content on him. He be like, "Oh, we ran the content." You ran the content on him.
Here's the thing, though. Do you feel like
Yo, they treating this shit like son just won an award, like this is in the Guinness Book World Records. What? Yo, bro, you did it, bro. You clip farm Wack. You clip farm Wack. Oh my God, it's amazing. Yo, listen, man, I'm telling you, bro, this shit nasty work. Nasty work, bro. That's the whole thing. That's what they want to do.
like if Wack would have like somehow been involved in the quote unquote play or whatever and like the orchestration, he would have. I feel like if he would have been included, he probably would have. Sometimes you got to convince people that it's their idea type.
No, because I think he would have. Because he told me after the fact, and I could admit, you know.
Yo, why did this dude just give Doughboy a vape? Whatever nasty shit that is, and he gonna put his mouth directly on the shit where son had his mouth at. This is why I don't share blunts with niggas. That was some young kid shit. That's some young adult shit. This is why I don't share blunts. I'm not passing my blunt. I'm not passing that shit on my soul. It's not happening for real. That was nasty, bro.
No, from a man-to-man standpoint, he said if I would have like called him and been like, "Yo, I got these issues with you. I want to sit down and pod with you," he'd have been like, "Okay, we could do that and have like kind of a confrontational pod." But it was like the fact that I was popping up and he was already not feeling my energy, you know, because he doesn't know me. Like
I have never seen.
That's also like the way you communicate, kind of, and it's like when you're passionate about something, you like kind of.
Yeah, I gotta stand on business.
You're abrasive as fuck, honestly. You're abrasive as fuck. But I f with it though. But this is super cool.
But you know, it is what it is. A shout out to Wack. We had a good conversation. I think Wack's still talking shit about me, but you know, it's all good. You know, it is what it is.
Do you see? Do you see a scenario where you could like be cool with Wack after that?
Yeah, I could be cool with anybody.
They sat down for like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
after
I
that.
was gonna say because normally and shit, and he,
like,
you know, kind of gave me a good perspective on some of the beefs that he has, and you know, his side of the story. So you know, I have a.
I'm sure he had somewhat.
He had to restart your goddamn hard drive with that bottle on my soul. When Wack hit you upside your head with that bottle, he had to reboot your system. On my soul. He rebooted your system, champ. Boy, yoing. He had to restart your router. Wow. Oh my, he had to recalibrate your system. Oh my. Yo. What you mean you could, yo, listen, I'm not cool with nobody that busts me inside of my head with a bottle on live TV, bro. Niggas bugging, bro. That shit was live direct, bro. You wildin'. You wildin'. We yelling and cursing at each other, all right, cool. Once you hit me with something, it's up forever. It's up forever. And next time I see you, I might hit you with a goddamn Heineken bottle or something. On my soul. It may be a Coors Light bottle coming across the room, champ. On my soul. Facts. Straight up. What you mean you about to be cool with son again, bro? What you talking about? Pooseman.
Respect for you for like pulling up just like that.
That's
like,
what Adam pretty much said was like, yo, because I'm like, hey, yo, I got these opinions about Wack. Like, can I go at him a little bit? And Adam's like, yeah, he'll respect you way more if you do. And then I'm like, I do it. And then he crashes on me. I'm like, well, that didn't go how I thought, but hey.
Yep. You got caught in the trick bag. See, but you wanted to be in the trick bag. See, everybody kind of didn't want to be in the trick bag. They just wanted the clout, but they kind of knew the trick bag was sort of available. You put the trick bag on like it was a costume. You stepped in the trick bag yourself. You walked into the trick bag. That was dumb. Yo, so I want to say these things to Wack. You think I can show up? Yeah, why not? Nigga, Adam eyes turned into dollar signs on my soul. You remember the cartoon when them niggas get bread and their eyes turn into a dollar sign on my soul? Straight up. Why not? Come on, yeah. And guess what? Say everything you just told me now, but say it to him. He'll respect you more. But that was the dumbest shit ever, champ.
Hey, we got 1 million views out of it, so fuck it.
I really like how when you first was like,
Y'all
he'll respect.
Y'all niggas did not get 1 million views, bro. Y'all did not get 1 million views, bro. Bro, y'all did not get 1 million views, bro. I want you to stop saying y'all got 1 million views only because y'all did not get 1 million views, bro. Keep it 1,000 with you, bro. 100,000, maybe 200,000. 1 million? Nah, bro.
Expect you way more if you do. And then I'm like, I do it, and then he crashes on me. I'm like, well, that didn't go how I thought, but hey, we got 1 million views out of it, so fuck it.
I really like how when you first pulled up, you're just like, bro, I'm just here to pod. I'm not even here to do nothing crazy. Like, we're here to pod because that's what this is, bro.
But was I crazy for looking him in the eyes? Because I just felt like I was trying to like just get my undivided attention. Because he just froze up, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, I thought I was here to talk with Wack.
I think in your eyes, you're just like giving him your undivided attention.
Yeah, but he's on some street.
But the energy is like.
Was I bugging for looking him in his eyes, bro? What is this nigga, a bull? Yo, bro, y'all really admire Wack? Yo, Wack got y'all shook. Wack got y'all shook, bro. He had to do it to me. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm not easily shakeable, champ. But you just gonna have to do it, bro. Straight up. We gonna have to get it popping. And I'm popping off first. Straight up. Straight up. Bugging out. Was I bugging for looking him in his eyes, bro? What is this nigga, a pit bull, bro? Like, what is he, a goddamn, know what I mean? Yo. Don't look him in his eyes. This nigga's a gorilla or something? Like, you just look down on my soul. Yeah, that's a crazy word.
Like,
and you gotta think about this too, Moose. Moose, you gotta think about this. You're not no little man.
Exactly.
You taller than me, like you, and you got some size on. But you're not no little nigga though. So if you sit down like, what's up? And you had that look, I was like,
I mean, I had to get my.
He said, I'm square as hell. Yes, bro. No. You're soft. Don't say you square. My pops is square, but my pops ain't soft, bro. My pops never sold a drug in his life. He don't do drugs. My son smoked a little bit of pot. My son done retired from 2 jobs. My son done retired. Let me just say that again. My pops done retired from 2 jobs, 2 good jobs. Corrections and TSA. Facts. My son done put 20 plus years on 2 jobs, bro. And he like 63 or some shit like that. On my soul. My son's square as hell, but he'll put something in you. He'll put something in you, champ. Pause. Straight up. My son will beat you up. On my soul. Like, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You square and Poosie, champ. You are a square Poos, champ. That's just what that is.
Entrance off. I had the jean shorts on.
Y'all asked it, was it crazy
you
to
did
look
have
him in
the
the
jorts.
eyes, but what other way does a man talk to another man?
Exactly.
Like, am I
Like,
supposed
what
to
do
look at
y'all
the
mean?
ground and be
Was it
like,
crazy to look him in the eyes? Like,
see, and this is why y'all niggas will never get no butt. I told y'all, bro. This is why y'all will never get no butt, bro. Yo, y'all won't get no butt. He not even there, bro. Wack 100 is not even there, bro. This is why y'all will never get no butt, bro. I promise y'all, bro. Shorties is gonna see this and they immediately, they goddamn JJ's gonna close up into a knot on my soul. Any shorty that see this and they see y'all and you know them, they they goddamn yay is turning into a goddamn garlic knot as we speak. Oh my soul. It's gonna look like an overly cooked garlic knot. You're not gonna want it because it doesn't want you after this. Oh my soul. How shorty when a shorty gotta tell you, bro, you're not being a man, like you're not getting no yams. Count that shit out. Count it out. Don't even look at her no more. Oh my soul. Yo.
No.
If you a man and you having a conversation,
you gotta look at all the. You gotta look at all the
eyes. You
gotta look at all the.
Yes, champ. On my soul. If a shorty gotta tell you that you are boo yay, champ. If a shorty gotta tell you that you are pool yay, champ. Yes. She just called all y'all niggas a B word. All of y'all. All of y'all gentlemen are B word, champ. On my soul. See, look, and this is why I'm always respectful to the ladies here. Salute to all the ladies here and all that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, because they gonna keep it funky with you. They're going to keep it funky with you, bro. Straight up. And don't let one know what a man's supposed to do in a situation. Son, what? You get a flat tire and all that. You got a spare in the trunk and don't know it. Shorty get out like, yo, you got a spare right here in the trunk. Oh, I didn't know. So you know how to fix it? No, we got to call AAA. Nigga, get out of here, bro. She's going to cheat on you. Straight up. Straight up. Nasty work.
Other variables.
No, you're just if you're having a conversation with a man and you can't look in the eyes.
No, but hold on. But then you're missing all the other intangibles.
No, I'm not.
Can you let me talk?
Exactly.
Not coming out? Cool.
Go ahead.
So with him, they had a backstory. They don't know each other.
It don't
He
matter.
was giving some pretty, I don't want to say harsh critiques, but he was giving some pretty hard takes on what he felt about Wack, which is fine. He can do that, but they don't know each other.
Okay.
Wack said from the rip, I ain't messing with it. I don't rock with dude, whatever. So that was the energy was there.
Mm-hmm.
Went back and forth a little bit. Then somebody said something to him I said to him, I was like, Wack said he gonna slap the shit out you when he see you. He was like, well, I ain't turning nothing down, Doughboy. I'm keeping it real. What that little 5 foot midget gonna do? Whatever he said, right?
Yeah. And I didn't mean when I said I wasn't turning nothing down. It was like the confrontation.
But that's what it sounded like, though.
I get it. But
and then you call him a midget.
Shorty is realizing what we all realizing right now. Somebody see who Shorty is. I want to interview her. Oh my soul. I want her to pop out on this platform so I can ask her like, yo, do you think them niggas was butt? She gonna be like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, Shorty. Facts. Niggas was butt. Oh my soul. Yo, she looking at it like, yo, bro, y'all really butt. Yo, she may wanna sleep with Wack 100 after the way y'all acting right now. Oh my soul. She may want to give Wack, and this is just, I'm just saying, I don't know Shorty not, but this is the type of talk, right, that will make a Shorty want to give yams to the dude that's not there that y'all talking about, bro. I'm just putting y'all up on game. Bro. Y'all letting the incels in the goddamn chat lead y'all down the wrong path. Because it's a lot of them. But they going to lead you away from butt. Oh, my soul.
So you make it seem like if it came to that.
Jokes. He said, fuck my mama. I can't stay short and fat.
But come on now. So then that happens, right? And then so then we take it to the day, to the day that it happened. So yesterday, I'm talking in the morning, I'm just up, just on my whatever. I think I talked to Russ that morning. I'm talking to all the homies, whatever.
Soft?
Me and Wack talked for like 45 minutes, damn near an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, what's up, man? Well, you know we're gonna be podding. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to sit down with Moose. He was like, nah, man, I don't with dude. Don't bring him around me. Da da da. I hop in the group chat with these. I said, hey, Wack said he cool with me. We ain't really with Moose, and so we was a little joking back and forth. But then it was established at some point that they were still going run a play, and have him come in. So then when he comes in, all those other things have happened. Then he sits down he's a big menacing figure, sits down and looks across the table like he's playing into the character. So I get that, but he's just like real, just intense. Like, what's up, Wack? And so now I think it all hit ahead, and so then Wack just, he flipped his lid a little
I have
bit.
never seen Wack out of character like that.
But that's doing too much, though. If you explain him what what he actually
What's
did.
doing too much? What are you talking about?
Your demeanor. That is
definitely was.
everything that you're doing in your stride and how you talk and your posture. That all comes into play. That's body language.
So
that's something that I'm going to react off of.
But you're agreeing with me
You ain't got to say
now.
nothing to me. But if your body language speaking like, you feel me? You want me to do something to you? That's exactly what the gonna happen. You ain't gotta say nothing.
So that's why he reacted like that.
Nah, but y'all said look him in the eyes, bro. And even still, so what? I'm not about to change my demeanor for nobody neither, bro. That's just me. I'm not about to change my demeanor for nobody, bro. Straight up. It is what it is.
I understand that.
Oh, okay.
But y'all saying like y'all don't know why.
No, we're not saying that. No, we didn't know why. We just said.
But
like,
as I was doing that, I was saying, "Yo, Wack, I'm here to have a conversation with you." It's not like I was sitting down like, "Let's get it cracking." Wack.
There's a Wack water bottle account.
Yeah, the Wack water bottle counts.
We can line it up again, Moose.
That's amazing.
That shit hurt when he threw.
That's amazing. The Wack water bottle account. So somebody made an account, named it Wack's water bottle. And this goddamn Poosemeister Flex champ, all right, is talking about that's amazing. It's like anything that happens from this situation, nigga, I would be mad. Like, bro, so the nigga hit me in my head with a water bottle, bro. That shit hurt, nigga. I was dizzy, nigga, on my soul. I heard the sound of goddamn crackling plastic for the last 2 days. Oh my soul. This nigga's enjoying it.
I was sitting down like, "Let's get it cracking." Wack.
There's a Wack water bottle account.
Yeah, the Wack water bottle counts.
We can line it up again, Moose.
That's amazing.
That shit hurt when he threw it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it was
no. It didn't
excruciating
hurt.
pain,
I think the adrenaline was rushing, so I didn't really feel it. You know what I'm saying?
The adrenaline was rushing, champ. Yes. You were scared out of your goddamn drawers. Your drawers was soaking wet from goddamn fear. It wasn't piss. It wasn't doodle, champ. It was pure fear. Oh, my soul. You know what fear smells like? Huh, champ? Do you know what fear smells like?
It just kind of bounced off, and I'm like, "Yep, he's definitely tripping." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was tripping.
It's like there was no situation where I was getting J-readed in the alley. Like I'm not gonna put myself in that situation.
Moose, like, did you when you first pulled up, you made a video. You're like, "Hey, I'm about to go run."
Yep, I definitely did.
So you can kind of tell what the energy was like at that point.
Like, but it was like I was smiling.
It seemed like it was a good fun.
I was jubilant.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It wasn't like I'm finna catch him slipping.
You're like,
I was like,
catch him slipping.
yeah, I'm like, let's go. I'm here. I was excited.
You
know
had
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
aura of a trick-or-treater.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Nigga got the aura of a goddamn. He got the aura of a goddamn chubby kid standing on a stool next to the stove helping his mom bake a cake. Oh my soul. He was waiting for the spoon, but the spoon never came, champ. Oh my. He was waiting for the chocolate covered spoon, champ. But it never came. Oh my soul. Straight up. Moms threw the spoon in the goddamn sink, champ. Straight up. You were sad. Happy ass nigga. You about to go sit down with Wack 100. This nigga's crazy, bro. What's wrong with these dudes, man?
And I'm gonna get this is the bowl of candy, and I'm gonna take the whole bowl of candy home with me.
I'm gonna take all the candy and throw an egg.
Oh God!
But
and shit on their doorstep.
No, you
when
not.
you pulled up,
nigga, you too soft. You not one of those. See, bro, yo, Moose, I don't like you, bro. See, niggas like me used to do that. I used to go to Long Island in my cousin crib and all that, in Valley Stream, right? And we used to go trick-or-treating, and that's where the people used to leave the candies outside, the good candies. The great candies. King size Snicker bars and all that. Leaving them shits out on the goddamn doorstep. See, my cousins was scared. I wasn't. On my soul, nigga, we out of here. Let's get this. Wow. We out. Next crib. Next crib. On my soul, nigga. What are you talking about? Moose, you too soft to do that. You was taking one candy. That shit had a sign. It said one candy per Pooseman. All right? You was taking one candy. Matter of fact, you probably rang the door and asked them if they meant to left this house. Did y'all mean to leave this outside? I'm just trying to be a good Pooseman. On my soul.
I'm assuming you saw some of Wack's people chilling there, but you just walked past them, didn't think.
No,
about
they
it.
weren't. They pulled up like right.
Thank God they weren't.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank God they
but
weren't.
They were still on that when it ended. They're like,
oh, he was on that. Yeah. And he was like, I violate people. I said, oh,
he was like,
Lord.
we really violate people. I'm like, hey, man, we all good already. Like, that part of the podcast is over, my guy. And then,
so you was playing with your life and talking about some that part of the podcast
that's terrifying
is
to
over.
hear. Yo, we really violate.
Yeah, but then they were like, okay.
Playing with people you don't know
then
about.
Wack kind of, was like, nah, it's all good. And then they was, we chopped it up and they was cool.
At any point, did you think that he was actually just gonna?
I thought he was. I thought he was.
At any point were you like, because I just felt like, I think just because of him and Adam's relationship, I don't think.
Yeah, you knew Adam was standing in front of you, bro. You didn't think that he was going to damage his He didn't want to beat you up more than he wants to save his relationship with Adam. So you banked your whole life on that. It's crazy work. Me, I'm always strapped on my soul, bugging out.
He was going to really crash, but I got him so mad to the point where he's almost there. But like he said, I was playing with both of our lives or whatever. Like, Wack got companies and he can't be crashing on random podcasters over like pretty, what I would say, not the craziest of things. I wasn't violating Wack crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
it looked like he felt like you were.
No. Yeah, but I think, you know what I'm saying, part of that I think is, for the clips too, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it was turned up to the max, but hey, Wack got his W in his mind or whatever, but I got $1 million clip, man. $1 million
we would.
Bro, how you got $1 million clip of, see, look, I never want to sell my soul to the point, I don't want to sell my soul at all, period. Right? Because you get this. You get somebody who doesn't care how they look in a situation as long as they're getting views. And he messed up. He said $1 million clip. No, you don't have $1 million. You don't have $1 million. As a matter of fact, man, let me check this nigga page before we go further, Chim. On my soul. Let me go ahead and check this nigga Pooseman page and see if he went up a little bit. Nah, bro, that's not his page. Bro, you got 1,000 subs, bro. And I'm not even trying to, talk down on you because, bro, this shit a grind, bro. This shit a grind, bro. A lot of people don't know, bro. Like, niggas be putting their health at risk doing this shit, my nigga. Real talk, bro. Like, niggas, this shit take a toll on niggas' life, nigga. On my soul. But, bro, you talk about you got a super viral clip and nobody typed in Mooseman on YouTube. It hit subscribe. You just got monetized. Come on, champ. What the hell are we doing, champ? Champ. Come on, Mooseman, son. It's bad work. It's nasty work. It's disgusting work. Indeed. On my soul, it's disgusting work indeed, champ. Your man Munchie B is tweaking. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this whole video because I believe he's talking about the Wack 100 shit, he's responding to the Flacco shit. Right? But it's here where Flacco talks about the Celeste shit. Right? And how Hold on. I think it's back here. Nope. It's further, champ. Flacco calls Munchie B out for his take on the Celeste and David situation. Now, to remind you guys, Munchie B said free David. He said Celeste was lying about her age and was saying that she was going to USC. So that means that David is not in the wrong. Free David. Right? This is what Munchie B was saying. I believe Showface did a video violating him for that too as well. But now we're here, right? And what he does is he doubles down. He doubles down, champ, on his feelings towards the situation. And what he does is he brings receipts. Hit that like button, subscribe. The receipts. Wait until cousin BJ see this. I ain't gonna lie. Wait until cousin BJ see this one. How much a buffoon niggas is, champ. Let's go.
To keep quiet about him and Celeste. So every fact there's.
She already said she went to USC. Nah, but public.
Yeah, but we're gonna play the whole shit, man.
Informed. And it's going on with David. But these people show up time after time after time, immensely uninformed. And it's not Poetic Flacco's fault. Trust me. It's not my fault, all right, that the blind dweeb didn't know that David knew Celeste was 13 years old when he was messing with her. It's not my fault. This blind dweeb showed up, spread.
He knew she was 12. He knew she was 12.
This information for an hour or two and then went home and still got paid.
She lied about her age and stuff. Look, a lot of this is fluff. The corpse shit go get through out, and the Lou thing with the kid go get through out because
fluff. A lot of this is fluff. So the body in the trunk is fluff, and the fact that she was underage is fluff, right? I'm telling you, nigga, you're bugging.
They found fake IDs of her, and people that was around David, they all said like, damn, we thought she lied and said she went to USC.
Nah, but public perception is not going to be that way because if you're in an intimate relationship with someone, after a while, you're probably going to know.
Got a video that's on the internet where she was like cursing out her neighbors and shit. She carried herself older.
Things like that is inexcusable. It's not.
She carried herself older.
Poetic Flacco's fault, bro, that these dudes are uninformed and doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay, I didn't do the topics for that news, so what's the excuse now? David and Celeste has been in the news headline for about 6 months, right? There's been Discord messages that have leaked. There's messages of Celeste's brother, right? There's David going around paying people to keep quiet about him and Celeste. So every fact of this case is pointed towards David knew Celeste's age. Nobody has came out and says that David had no idea how old Celeste was. But your employee.
Okay, listen. Okay.
And when I was watching this, because I watched a little bit of this earlier. I didn't watch the whole thing. Right? Because I wanted to see if this was worth talking about. And then I got to this part and I said, yo, I hope you don't try to defend it any further. I hope you don't try to defend what you said any further.
He really mad at Adam, okay? And that's where your energy is really directed towards, because you think he's supposed to since you put out this little BS content, he's supposed to agree with that, right? Okay, you said I came on no jumper giving out misinformation. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Now keep in mind, I'm on Morals Over Money TV, bro. I do reactions and interviews right here. Okay. I'm at No Jumper. I'm gonna kick back off Richard Hart. I took a break from Richard Hart, but I do straight politicking. A show with Alex Alonso. We cover current events and cases like the David case, and many others, right? So, okay. I believe we was the first to get on this David case. I've been on the ins and outs of this case a long time ago because we've been covering it. Now, since he went to jail, I haven't even paid attention to it. Everything you talking about is new. The grand jury was not made public like Nipsey Hussle grand jury when Cowboy first got on the stand.
After grand jury, you said it was going to get thrown out. First of all, you said free David. Right? Second of all, you said it was going to get thrown out because the body in the trunk and Shorty was saying that she was older than what she was. Which means that he would be under the impression that she was older than what she was, but you're about to prove to us with your receipts that he knew she was 12 and 13 when he first met her. So, in the later stages of their relationship, he was going around trying to hide her age from everybody else. He was helping her hide her age from everybody else that he knew. Like, what is this nigga talking about, bro?
Everybody knew what was going on every step of the way. At some point, they made this investigation private because people was putting out fake news. So they didn't let out no autopsy information or anything.
Autopsy? Bro, I'm not about to listen to nobody that say autopsy, bro. As a matter of fact, you got an autopsy, sir. You got an autopsy, sir. That's how you got into your predicament that you're in. Your autopsy, champ. Oh my soul. I'm not about to listen to nobody that pronounce that way. You talking about autopsy.
Because I'm informed. Now, what I said about the little girl lying about her age, it's not a lie. And as my subscribers know, when I come with receipts. I got a receipt book, right?
Bro, she didn't lie to him about her age, bro. And what the hell does that... Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, idiot? Yo, listen, this is what happens when we give people that didn't graduate any type of schooling. We give them platforms and people listen to them and believe what they're saying because they've shot people in real life and all that. Or maybe not have shot. We used to beat people up and shit. Like, now we listening to what this nigga got to say about real life situations. Come on, champ.
Stuttering Stanley is wrong, bro. I didn't make that up. I got 2 daughters. I'm morally intact when it comes to women.
Well, you're also a grandfather, so how morally intact are you? How old was your daughter when she gave birth? Does everybody still live with you with your mother? How morally intact are you with manhood? Huh? Why are you a grandfather at 34, 33 years old? What values did you teach your children? Come on, bro. Nigga talking crazy, bro. Nigga, you ain't nobody, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, nigga. You ain't nobody, bro.
You don't have any kids. You come from a third world place and you have no respect to the opposite gender because you said you give them $150, some Popeyes, and have sex, and you think that's cool. But I'm about to run.
Bro, you just pulled your pants down in front of shorties you didn't know and jiggled your goddamn soubrette and was grabbing your soubrette while your pants was down in front of shorties, bro. Live on podcast. What are you talking about? You stood up and asked them if they wanted to see Gerb, and then you halfway pulled Gerb out. On live podcast, you can't see, so you don't really know how the room is looking at you. You don't care. You just didn't care, bro. You forced Shorty to see your Gerb, champ. But you got more respect than Flacco does? That don't sound pretty right, champ. You just harass said females. On my soul.
And this, I'm gonna stop one time, cause he said I came up to no jumper, and I gave out some misinformation.
You did. You said it was going to be, and this is why you should never make definite arguments like that. Like things are going to get thrown out, and certain things are not going to stick, and all that, because yes, you're giving out wrong information. On my soul. You gave out wrong information. You making it seem like the case is not what it is, and it is. But go ahead, champ.
And they say gangbangers are dumb. Man,
you are very dumb, bro. Yo, these niggas are very dumb. Oh my, like yo, bro, like, come on, champ. Like, bro, listen, you not smarter than somebody who done went to school and all that. You not smarter than somebody who chose not to gangbang for the majority of their life. You're not smarter than that person. You may be more street smart in certain ways with certain individuals, but even that may not be all the way true. Because if so, you wouldn't have been locked up all these times. Right? You're just not smart, bro. Oh my soul.
Hasn't he been arrested for
statutory
rape?
Yeah, because I don't know how valid this is, but they said he was dealing with her, having intercourse with her since she was 11.
I heard.
Now, you hear what he said. David has been having course with Shorty since she was 11. He's admitting to knowing this. So how did she lie about her age? By the time she was with him and around people saying she was going to USC, he had already did whatever he was doing and was helping her lie to everybody else to keep himself safe. You goddamn buffoon. Yo, listen, man. When people do this and they want to die on these nasty hills, bro, it gets me mad, bro. You didn't even have to talk about this. You could have talked about something else, bro. But you decided to bring your non-intelligence here.
Valid this is, but they said he was dealing with her, having intercourse with her since she was 11.
I heard 12. So let's say it's 12.
Mm-hmm. Let's say it's 12.
2 years ago. She just turned 15. So in 2023, she would have been 12, and he would have been 18, going on 19. I think an 18-year-old with a 12-year-old. Well, he's 5 years older. So he would have been 17 when she was 12, but he would have turned 18 before she turned 13. He's 5 years, a little more than 5 years older than her.
5 and some change.
Yeah, 5 and some change. So what do you think about a 18-year-old with a 13-year-old?
That's horrible.
Okay.
This 13-year-old is in the 8th or 9th grade and you're getting ready for college.
Okay, a 17-year-old with a 12-year-old, because that could have possibly happened here.
Man, look, bro, that's horrible. The 17-year-old, the 12-year-old is horrible. A 12-year-old is in middle school, bro. You getting ready for college.
Yeah, but
y'all maturity level ain't even nowhere. Like, know what I'm saying?
Art Paul. So, at what point was she lying to him about her age? At what point can somebody in 7th grade, 8th grade, junior high school lie to you about going to college? She never lied to him about her age, bro. Never. Not once.
There's one thing that everybody is saying, though. This girl did not look.
Now, I let it be known I'm not cool with that age gap. You can't act like I'm coming like that. I said I wasn't cool with that age gap. You 17 getting ready for college. If she 12, y'all maturity level is nowhere each other. Nowhere. You don't need to be dealing with that. Right? Now, I'm about to run. The next part is gonna be the receipt for this idiot. That's D pulling Adam. Oh, you're your employee. Shut up, bitch. But all right, keep going.
Look 12. She did not look 13. And when she was on her Discord, she put she was 18 or 19 in her.
But all right, keep going.
Look 12. She did not look 13.
Bro, what? She did not look 12. She did not look 13. So how old did she look? See, bro, this is why you gotta be careful with niggas, man. Bro, this is why you gotta be careful with niggas, bro. This is why you gotta be careful with niggas, bro. This is why you gotta be careful with niggas, bro. Straight up, bro. This is why you gotta be careful with niggas, bro. Bro, niggas said she looked like this when they first met. Her mom put this picture out and said she looked like this around the time that they first met. And right here was around the time, like, right before she left. She looks like a little ass girl, bro. She looks like a little ass girl, bro. Rest in peace to this little girl. She looks like a little girl, bro. She looks like a junior high schooler, bro. Or she's about to go to 9th grade or something like that. Something very young, champ. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Bro, that's why you gotta be careful with niggas, bro. Because they'll run a narrative she looked older than what she was. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. Out of man's mouth, bro, a man never supposed to say, yo, she look older than, like, if she, like, she's that. I can see if shorty was 21 and she looked 40, like, damn, yo, she look older than that. Like, bro, she look older than 21, bro. This bitch look old. Nah, if shorty is 12 and you talk about she look older than 12, nigga, that's weird. That's weird, bro. That's weird, bro. You keep that shit to yourself. On my soul. That's some shit. You take that shit to the grave, champ. You take that to the grave. What are you talking about? She didn't look. She looked older than what? Nigga, what? Bro, what are you talking? See, bro? Y'all got, yo, listen, niggas with daughters, bro, y'all gotta be careful, bro. Y'all have to be careful, bro. Y'all have to be careful, bro. Don't play with nobody, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Don't play with nobody with y'all kids, bro. Straight up. Straight up, bro. What is this nigga talking about, bro? That was never supposed to come out this nigga mouth at all, bro. Yo, nah, bro. I gotta roll up too now, man. This nigga got me tight, bro. Yo, Alex Alonso, bro. You gotta check in, my nigga. Straight up, bro. What the hell was you talking about, my guy? Straight up. Alex. Alejandro. Champ. What the hell was you talking about, champ? She looked older than what she was. Nigga, what that mean? And no, she didn't. This nigga's crazy, bro. Trying to tell y'all, bro. This is why, bro. Listen. This is why I really don't want to be friends with nobody, bro. I don't care about none of these niggas, bro. And I like it that way so I can always be objective. I don't want to have no relationship with these niggas for a long time, right? I had sort of a friendship, sort of say, with ODM Slim. And there was a lot of shit that was happening, and I ain't want to talk about it because, you know, I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all fuck with this nigga, bro. Like, yeah, man, these niggas going at this nigga right now, saying all types of shit. That's why I like the way it is now, bro. Straight up. I don't gotta hold no punches or none of that. Dead ass. Y'all niggas be deserving it, bro. We had to stop right there, and we couldn't even go further after that one, champ. Hold on, champ. Damn. Wildin', bro. She look older than that, so that's what y'all gonna run with that narrative, bro? Come on, man. They've been doing that shit to us since the beginning of the time, bro. Look at what they did to Emmett Till, bro. They was calling Emmett Till a grown-ass man, bro. That little nigga was 14 years old, nigga. They always classify us as grown when they trying to pull something over on us, champ. That little girl wasn't grown. She ain't look grown. She ain't appear as grown. And as far as I'm concerned, son made her lie about her age to protect himself. She wasn't going to get in trouble. She wasn't going to lose millions and millions of goddamn dollars and sponsorships and ads. He was. He was. These niggas right here is crazy work, man. On my soul, bro. These niggas is crazy work, man.
You don't need to be dealing with that, right? Now, I'm about to run. The next part is gonna be the receipt for this idiot. That's D pulling Adam. Oh, you're your employee. Shut up, bitch. But all right, keep going.
Look 12. She did not look 13. And when she was on her Discord, she put she was 18 or 19 in her bio. So she was lying about her age. She added about 4 or 5 years to her age.
Yo, right? So, y'all know I watch Chris Hansen, bro. Yo, bro, I promise you, bro. I promise you everything I say here is facts. Everything I say here, it either happened or it's going to happen. Anybody that uses she put 18 or 19 on her profile, anybody that used that, Chris Hansen is coming for you. I just want to let y'all know that. I just want to let y'all know that, bro. Chris Hansen is going to pop out, bro, on you, bro. This is just facts. Every episode, niggas say the same thing, bro. Listen, it's a language that they have. Y'all gotta know about it. It's a language. She looked older than what she was. She lied about her age. She put 19 on her profile, 18 on her profile. This is all the language of the Chesters, champ. We'll just call them the Chesters from now on, champ. On my soul. Telling y'all, yo, bro, the illest thing my pops ever taught me was if you seen it once, you seen it twice. Nigga, period. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me. If you seen it once, you seen it twice, bro. So to me, if I seen one thing and then something else reminds me of that, immediately that's what it is. Immediately that's what it is. You don't gotta tell me nothing else, bro. This is what I believe, bro. Period. Alex Alonso, bro, you tweaking right now, bro. Straight up. I'm just gonna let you know this is just how I feel, bro. You tweaking out right now.
And everybody believed it.
Did they get the impression that this was a romantic couple?
Yes, absolutely. So the people that I spoke to that were seeing them together out in the scene believed they were romantically involved. Now, look, they did not say anything about PDA, said that David was a very shy, quiet person, and Celeste seemed to mirror that as well. So they weren't out there making out at parties and things like that, but they did believe, because they would see them together so frequently, that these two were in a relationship.
And those was his friends. Those was his friends. Those was people he knew from his circle, from people he put her around. All her friends knew what was going on, bro. So when he got with her, he knew what was going on. He was paying people to be quiet because he knew she was young, bro. So what are you talking about? If she lied about her age to other people to protect him so he don't look weird, right? Because he made her do that. Don't you understand? Is this hard to understand? They was going to college parties. Of course he had to get her a college ID. They was going to college parties. They was hanging around niggas that was in college. Yo, your girl look young, nigga. Oh, well, here's her ID. How do all of y'all know she got a college? Like, who does that? Who goes out? If I go out with my girl and we go to a party or whatever, or one of my homeboys' crib or whatever the case may be, bro, nigga, nobody's gonna see my girl's ID. How organic is that? My girl's just going around, oh, look, I'm supposed to be with y'all. I have a college ID. Like, who does that? Somebody that's probably is not somebody that's lying, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's not supposed to be there. Come on, bro. This nigga Munchie is crazy, bro.
Where did they get the idea that she was somehow a 19-year-old going to USC as a college
I know.
kid?
Isn't that just so crazy? Because, you know, we think, how does a 14-year-old child present as a 19-year-old woman? And I was told that
she can't. She can't. The only thing they can do is lie to the people that care. Her friends don't care. Her friends are the same age as her. He was bringing her around people that was older and they had to lie. Period. Munchie B, you're an idiot for saying that she lied to him about her age and that this evidence was going to be thrown out because she was lying. This is about his friends and the people. How come nobody told? How come none of his friends? They're trying to hold his friends accountable because this young girl was around y'all. That's when the story, oh, well, she said she was 19, did it? No. Yeah, but he knew that. Nigga, stop playing with me, man. He knew that.
these people were just so sure that she was a college student. They were specific. They said that she attended USC from what they believed. And also she was seen at events where there's age restrictions, you know, clubs and parties and stuff like this, where she had to be at least of 18 years old to get in. And we do know from law enforcement sources that she did have several fake IDs as well. So she was able to get into places where there was age restrictions.
But they say that
Bro, right there.
Right there what? Right there what? Right there what? Right there what? If she did have fake IDs, he got it for her. What? Like he's oblivious to what was going on. And even if he was oblivious, it still don't negate him from prosecution. It don't negate him from being in trouble. Plus, how come you not saying nothing about all the CP that was found on his phone? Why are you still defending this shit? Because you don't want to be seen as you was wrong. But you was wrong. You was totally wrong, bro. Facts. How come you not saying nothing about the nasty man things on his phone, bro? You still trying to defend, bro. Yo, see, bro, this is why, bro, you can't champion nobody. You can't champion nobody. You can't be a fan of a lot of people, bro, because it'll go for a year or so or whatever, and then niggas will show their true colors, bro. This is why I don't be a fan of nobody. Niggas be thinking I be hating on everybody. Nah, I don't hate on nobody. I just see shit for what it really is, bro. That's all that is. I see it for what it really is, bro. Niggas don't be as ill. Nigga, listen, I put a lot of time in these streets, bro. I'm nothing like y'all, bro. If I had the bread y'all had, nigga, I probably look like some other crazy shit, bro. Like, bro, I'm not y'all niggas, bro. Straight up. I'm not. I be on a different type time, bro. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. Like this whole thing that you got going on is weird. That shirt you got going on with the rhinestones is weird. Weird, bro. I'm not just going to no store and buying, nigga. I ain't buying nothing in a minute. I just started buying shit again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm not, just because the style is rhinestones and goddamn halter top shirts with the flare leg pants with everything, that don't mean I'm about to wear that, nigga. I'm a real G. I'm gonna wear what I grew up being fly in, nigga. This how I can tell y'all niggas don't got it all there, bro. Y'all go with whatever the swag is, and you a cornball. Straight up. Straight up cornball.
How's that misinformation? Wouldn't you think a reliable news source is more reliable than Poetic Federal? Come on, bro. Stop it, bro.
What does that mean, bro?
Hey, you can't ever corner me in, bro. Ever.
Bro, she lied to his friends. He made her lie to his friends. So you didn't see the clip when Celeste and David was on live and Celeste said, oh, it's weird, like, how you be effing kids, and he cut the live off? You ain't see that? Of course you ain't see it, but you ain't hear it? He knew she was young. He knew she, yo, man, come on, bro. That's why I don't like these niggas, bro. These niggas be bugged out, man.
About nothing. If I'm at any place, not just No Jumper, and I'm not knowledgeable about the subject at hand, I'm gonna kick back and listen. That's what I'm gonna do,
bro. You're not knowledgeable.
Unless we just talking some BS and I'm just we having fun with it. If it's like a real topic like that, I'm gonna kick back and listen if I don't know what's going on.
You're not knowledgeable,
now,
bro.
I don't know, man.
This
I mean, maybe
crazy, bro.
You in a relationship now. You over there.
He's crazy, bro.
What's that thing called when you off drugs and you be sweating and stuff? You need some more PUSSY in your life, and you can't purchase it like you used to because you over there with the 304 that's using you for money. But whatever. But I don't know why everybody had No Jumper, except for Doughboy, Lush, and Suspect is idiots because you mad. I don't know. And Lush is a white man, a white Jew with wealthy parents and a brother that's the founder of Indeed.
I don't care about none of that, bro. Like, y'all niggas be trying to make points. Like, y'all whole content, which is starting to annoy me, right? Y'all be trying to make points, but y'all don't be making y'all, like, all y'all points don't be sticking. And then you go right to the next point like you just did something. Nigga, you ain't do nothing but make yourself look bad. You made yourself look very bad just now, bro. You doubled down on why David is going to be set free. You said free David. Then you said why he was going to be set free. Niggas called you out on it. Called you out on it. And then you made a video posting receipts of what? Don't know. Don't matter. It didn't make sense. It just made you look worse. On my soul. It just made you look 100% worse. You're a cornball. And when David finally gets locked up, you and Seti Nash is going to be, finally gets convicted. I'm sorry. You and Seti Nash is going to be on a nice dinner plate for Stino and the Republic. On my soul. I don't like you. And that's just the bottom line because Steve Norisky said so. I did say that. On my soul, it's just nasty work. It's just nasty work. Alma Dixon said you can't even play that I didn't know bullshit. Like, bro, he knew. Yo, bro, listen, I'm not about to be the nigga that's about to be out here on any type of case, but a case especially like this, talking about some, he didn't know she was lying about her age. What? At 12 years old, who has the resources to get fake IDs? Like, bro, this shit is just crazy work, bro. And they do this shit all the time. And not enough people call them out on it. But we here at the Republic, my nigga Showface News and others, man, we gotta start calling these dudes out for what it is. On my soul. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. Turn the notification bells on. Please come back after this video is over and hit that hype button so this video can get thrown up in that algorithm one time for the one time. All right, salute to y'all. I'll be back tomorrow with more content, man. Peace.